Hey YouTube, this is my first video, so bear with me if it's not the best, but here just decided to do a quick little video on my Ford Ranger solid axle swap project. This is a 96 second gen Ranger, and the only thing actually 96 Ranger about it is the body and the frame. Pretty much everything else has been swapped for something else or is in the process of being swapped. Underneath the front end, you're gonna see we have a Dana 44 front axle. Now this is a low pinion early Bronco setup. I'm actually about to swap this out for a 79 F-150 shortened axle. I'll show you that in a minute. But that's the setup right here. I'll go more in depth when I actually do the swap. I'll maybe do a video on that too. Got a nice bumper here. This is it's from the top half of it is from a Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, but it's been cut and modified quite a bit. See right here, this whole part right here has been added. We got some nice hooks in the front, and then place for a winch. I don't have a winch set up right now, but I will. That's why it's on here. It'll be for the future. These don't work, so they're just kind of for show. I'm gonna probably take them off. The side, you see it's kind of a mess, but still in the process. Got 37s. They're all flat and bald, so I'll be swapping those out for some better ones when I actually finish this, but for now that's what it is. Underneath we got, of course, you can see that it's low pinion. We'll get more into how I did this, or how this is done in a minute. But yeah, it's got a MP 435 trans from a 176 F-150 with the MP 205 T-case. Both have granny gears, so pretty nice setup. We got a nice top loader set up here, and then there's a shifter for the whatever, the T-case. Got a plate over there that it goes over it, but right now I don't have that set up, so it is what it is. No motor in it right now, but it has a 302 in it. Rebuilding that right now, putting a stage 2 cam, 4-barrel Holley intake, and not intake, carb, and then raised intake. Should make 300 horse in the end. At least that's the goal. I don't know if it'll actually do it, but yeah, I bought this as a roller pretty much. I mean, it was running when I got it, but it was pretty rough. Motor was about to blow up. They installed the piston rings wrong, so you know, it made no compression pretty much. Everything else seems to be okay, except some issues, I guess. I'll get to that maybe in a different video. Back here we have a 76 Bronco 9-inch, so it's all narrowed already. It lines up pretty well to the Ranger frame. We got 6-inch Skyjacker springs, and I did do some rust repair back here. That was part of the issue with this. This whole back frame was completely, you know, rotted out. They make these repair patches on eBay. Bought them, welded them in. I do have bolts in here too, because you know, I'm not a welder. You can see that, but I did lift when I welded this bumper on. I did lift it from this bumper with my hoist, and it didn't break, so you know, that's a pretty good test right there. More rust repair here. Again, ignore the welds, they'll hold. I've tested them, but yeah. And back to the bumper, all custom too. I didn't make this, but it's pretty obvious it wasn't bought. It was some pipes, cut and weld. Nice place for a license plate eventually. But then we got the bed over here. It's ready to go on. Actually, I've pretty much finished everything back there, but just time, pretty much finding the time, and I need some help putting that on. I gotta wait for someone to come over and do it with me. But we got a roll bar in there. Got a nice hoist. Picked this up locally, but I think I put too much load on it because it started to break on me. So I had my sister's boyfriend weld it. He is a welder, so he actually knows how to drop bead dimes, I guess. So should hold up for the couple times I need it. Only need to put the motor back in it and then put a new axle up front. It should be fine. And this is the axle I was talking about. I was going to swap in. This is a 79 F150 Dana 44 high pinion axle. You got it pretty much stripped down at this point. I've got all the steering off of it, got the calipers off of it, but right now I need to get the knuckles off of it. But I'm waiting for my spindle socket. I don't have one, so waiting for that to come in, and then I'll take those apart and take those off. I've already drained all the fluid. The gears actually look really nice. I'm really surprised. This was definitely in someone's mud toy before I bought it. Nice broken axle shaft here, and it was muddy. I can tell you, everything was rusted on here. I had to cut pretty much everything off besides calipers and the steering. But other than the knuckles and a little bit of a cleaning, I'm going to shorten it about 6 inches. And then it should bolt right up. I'll do a video on that too if you guys are interested. But other than that, it's pretty much the project. Hope to get this done in maybe 2 months or so, and then it's all done. And yeah, subscribe, I guess. I'll be doing more videos on this junk pile, I guess.